The National Librarian of Nigeria, Professor Lenri Aina, is calling on government to expedite action on the completion of the National Library building project. The construction of the library, which started in 2006 in the Central Business District of Abuja, is just 45% completed. Since then, the budget for its completion has increased over the years from an original project cost of 8.5 billion naira to a revised cost of 78.3 billion naira. Since the last time Channels Television reported the state of the nation's library, the library and its staff are still domiciled in a dilapidated rented structure in Abuja's Central Business District since the library was moved there in 1995. Kayla Megwa reports.
This is Nigeria's National Library, a structure marked for demolition. The canteen is still here, and apparently some people have been living and running their businesses here for over 10 years. Since our last visit, these reading materials are being shipped to the state branches of the library, as space in the Abuja office is a big issue. We could tell that some cleaning has happened since Channels Television last visited. And the principal accountant, who was having health issues because of the dilapidated nature of his office, has been relocated.
After you people came here, that is a TV clip. So some people from some representative from the National Assembly came here and they went to that office and saw that our complaint was in order. There was nothing like, because they were trying to see whether it was an organized something, you understand, whether it was organized, but they saw that it was reality. Nothing was organized. So they started the processing of moving us out from that office. The
National Library of
the senator representing Lagos East Senatorial District, Benga Ashafa, who last year sponsored a motion captioned "Preventable Economic Loss and National Embarrassment Arising from the Failure of the Federal Government to Complete the National Library," weighs in on the issue.
I wish that the federal government will wake up. I have not seen much in the last 12 months since I raised this issue. I raised it in sometime in October 2017. In the 2017 budget, about 516 million was put in the 2017 budget. About 50% of that was released. As I speak with you, I'm privy to the 2018 budget. Only 416.9 million has been earmarked for the project.
National Library of Nigeria was established.
Nigeria's national librarian also laments the poor state of facilities at the National Library.
Staying in a rented apartment for the last 40-50 years, we cannot operate at the optimum level, and that is where we want the headquarters to be completed. And like I told you, it was started in 2006, and we thought to be completed within 2 or 3 years. But for one reason or the other, so as of now, the building is only 40% complete, between 40 and 50%. But it's a magnificent building. If it is completed, Nigerians will be very proud of the building.
The National Library of Nigeria project was conceptualized by the federal government in 2002 and awarded to Reynolds Construction Company in 2006 at the sum of 8.5 billion naira, with a project timeline of 22 months. These funds have been reviewed 3 times since then, with the last cost revision being 78.3 billion naira. The situation makes one wonder where exactly the country's priorities are. If a country which boasts of some of the brightest minds in all fields of endeavor is home to a national library as dilapidated as this after 58 years. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.
The Methodist Church of Nigeria is threatening to withhold support for President Muhammadu Buhari's government if he fails to check the excesses of armed bandits killing people in Benue State and other parts of the country. The prelate of the Methodist Church, His Eminence Samuel Kanu, made his intentions known in Makurdi, the Benue state capital, when the leadership of the church visited Governor Samuel Orchum to condole with the people of the state.
Records from the Benue state government show that no fewer than 495 people have been killed by armed bandits in Benue state since 2018. The killings have generated national debate from every quarter, with some calling on the international community to intervene. But the leadership of the Methodist Church of Nigeria is threatening to withhold support for any government that fails to protect its people.
We are appealing that this government in power should rise up to the occasion, because any government that cannot protect lives and property is irrelevant, irresponsible, and will not be allowed to continue in power. And anybody that will give us good governance is the person we will support at all times.
The church is also declaring support for the recently passed anti-grazing law and wants the National Economic Council to fast-track the implementation of the law.
We, the Methodist people, support and endorsed the grazing bill passed by the Benue State House of Assembly and endorsed by the executive governor. This action is a step in the right direction. However, we heard recently that the Federal Executive Council has endorsed the issue of ranches as the way out of the present nagging situation. All those that will make this happen should hasten up action.
On his part, the Deputy Governor of Benue State, Benson Abono, agrees that only President Muhammadu Buhari could actually say the word and the killings will stop.
Because we believe that it is only the president that can say the word and this problem will be over. Why do I say this? No state government in Nigeria controls any of the security agencies in Nigeria. The governor of a state is said to be the chief security officer of the state. But does he control the army? No. Does he control the police? The security chief would have to seek permission from the commander-in-chief.
As the meeting ends, the prelate makes a donation of food items to the Benue state government for the over 175,000 internally displaced persons.
The Bible says, "Thou shalt not kill."
One of the challenges of post-insurgency in the northeast region of the country is that of providing opportunity for the displaced children to continue their education. Thankfully, though, the Adamawa state government is looking to reduce the number of out-of-school children as a result of the insurgency with the award of scholarships to 100 schoolgirls.
Insurgency in the northern part of the country has rendered many homeless, schools destroyed, and consequently children are unable to continue their education. To reduce this impact on education, stakeholders gathered at the Yako Conference Center in Adamawa State to award scholarships, this time to about 100 schoolgirls displaced. The initiative is driven by the Medical Women's Association of Nigeria, Adamawa State, to benefit multiple local government areas.
The criteria was strictly based on if the child is either that of a widow or a child of an IDP or that sort of status. And they are all to be given a set of uniforms, a school bag, a set of school shoes, books, writing materials, and their scholarship to be paid from now to the end of their secondary school education.
It is said that education is the key to success, and these women who have excelled in their various professions want to encourage the young ones not to give up on their dreams.
Education reduces poverty. Like I keep saying, I am one example. Today, by the grace of God, the poverty I am coming from or I came from is no longer the same. You can change your family line. You can change your destiny. You can change your community, and you can change this nation.
It's just you and you alone to dedicate your time and your effort. You don't have anything to think about, to study hard and come out with flying colors, so that you also, become gainfully employed and your service to humanity.
Next is the presentation of awards to the recipients. This one step is expected to cut across all the states affected by insurgency, to bridge the gap for the girl child and provide support and opportunity for her to realize her potential so as to contribute to the development of her community.
And still on child education, children are the leaders of tomorrow. Building good leaders in children is, however, determined by the kind of values we instill in them. That perhaps explains why Suntory Beverage and Food Nigeria Limited, through one of its brand, Ribena, has taken it upon itself to find students who help others overcome obstacles and make a difference in the society. To celebrate this year's Children's Day, 750 of them from 150 primary schools and secondary schools across Lagos have received awards for being awesome, good values, heroes in their respective schools.
Perhaps there's no better way to celebrate a child than recognizing him or her as a hero. Not just one, but hundreds of them in the age range of 4 to 14 are being given the celebratory treatment they deserve. Purple carpet pictures and medals are the instance of the Ribena Good Values Award 2018. The award ceremony is mixed with entertaining performances. Ribena Good Values School Initiative, according to the Managing Director of Suntory Nigeria Limited, was born out of the need to emphasize Ribena's brand positioning campaign. Goodness Made Fun, launched to inspire children to make value-based choices.
We believe, as Ribena brand, that fundamentally imbibing and building good values in children will ultimately translate into a future society with responsible citizens. Ribena equally believes that you build a total and a complete human being with not just brilliance and excellence, but with good values.
As they pose for pictures out here, the expressions from these child heroes tell how much the recognition means to them. Here's their understanding of who a hero is.
A hero is someone who is selfless, someone who can go the extra mile for other people and can impact lives positively.
It somehow encourages me and makes me know that what I'm doing is being noticed, so I can continue to do it without being let down. Yeah.
According to the organizers of the event, the celebration of these heroes is an end to the efforts put in by teachers, parents and other stakeholders in the Bridges to Goodness School project.
We trained the teachers, we taught them why these values were important. We explained to them and showed them how these values could change the course of this nation in a few years to come.
The management believes that Ribena should go beyond being a drink with health benefits and stand for something bigger and deeper with enduring values, focusing on children as change agents needed to build tomorrow's society.
Bring that down your tongue. Is that we know?